Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Wanger Show, episode 1. Oh, I don't know. Shit.
Is it 114 or 15?
I think it might be 115.
No, I think it's no. I think it's 14 because you gave me shit for 113.
Oh, it's right, you piece of shit.
Yeah, okay, that's not necessary.
114 it is. Last week we had Brett. That was 113. This is 114.
Yeah. Mike Scioscia's number with the Angels was 14, and then there was
He hit
only
100
one of
home
them.
runs in
There was
one
only
season.
one of them, so 114.
Okay. There it is.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Well, you know, hey, that's better than what you did last time. And, hey, you're not a piece of shit.
I am.
You know who is a piece of shit?
Our guest!
What's up, Josh?
What?
Our good friend Josh Tapia, AKA JTE.
That's right, I'm the shit.
Welcome back, man.
Glad to be back.
Yeah.
I almost said grad.
Grad.
Well, you
Graduating
Cool.
to be
You know,
back.
a lot of
yeah.
different emotions.
Yeah,
man.
we talked in the Patreon section that you were
Yeah.
here over a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And
Not
Swear
quite.
it was,
Not
well,
quite.
The commentary really threw me off because I did commentary with you guys.
Which comment? You did the fast and
Fast
Fast
forward.
forward.
You did a couple. Oh, it was just
Fast
the one?
forward. No, just fast forward.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's right, he had a
Okay.
bounce.
Me, RB3.
I was
I
not
don't
there.
remember who it was.
And you
I
left. And
should
I
we call
came
RB3?
Definitely took a note that you weren't there.
back. Yeah.
Because I was like, this movie is
You're not a hustler.
Not tag. The Jew Bear.
Okay, that too. That was a fun commentary
Is
because
that a clip from the Glorious Bastards?
I don't know what that was.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I
think it
remember
was.
that exactly.
It sounded like it was straight from the movie.
Straight from the movie.
Great line.
Production
Great
quality
movie.
on that.
Yeah.
I think that was Brad Pitt, actually.
I think he does say that
He
multiple
says,
times.
bring out the Jew Bear.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what he says.
I think I remember on you with the commentary, JT, you were giving Christian a lot of shit for his motion sense.
And it was proven, by the way. Can we update that?
Hold on, because
After the
we
show,
were
it was
there was
on.
another movie that we watched after the fact, and it was fucked up.
Yeah, bitch.
After you're doing, I'm trying to remember which movie
What?
it was.
It was Doctor
Wow.
Strange. I don't know what it was.
That
Doctor
definitely
Strange
wasn't it.
It wasn't Fast
One Flew
Five.
Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
It might have been Fast Five. I don't remember.
Well,
They
Yeah.
shot that movie at 60 frames.
you had the cinema smooth, whatever. It was on.
Okay.
Checked afterwards.
Well, you're
You're
not
not
acting
supposed to
so smooth right now, bro.
You're not supposed to have the smoothing on.
Now, watch that Tom Cruise video. It tells you the whole thing.
Oh,
It's pretty ridiculous that they make it's so difficult for people to make their TVs look good.
Like
You know
Game of
what I mean?
Thrones thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
too.
Well, that's more on the compression on the streaming service because Netflix is streaming and it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you think it was the streaming service?
It absolutely was.
It could be. I think more so than the actual
100%.
cinematography.
Yeah, unless because I have like a $2,000 TV. Like I never had
Okay,
issues.
Humble
you can
brag.
say that. You
Humble
have to say
brag.
how much
Yeah.
it was.
Right, I'm
It's
just
fine.
saying,
Humble
like,
brag.
You just say you have a nice TV, Josh. I mean, yeah.
I have a
I
nice
paid for my
$2,000
penis and it's
TV.
large now.
Wait, so you couldn't see anything on that episode?
Listen,
On your $2,000
here's the
TV.
thing.
Oh man, my much cheaper TV would look fantastic. I gotta say.
Well, let me tell you,
You got the tube.
Oh man.
some people I think I've gone a little overboard with. I couldn't see anything. Obviously, I could see what was happening.
Yeah.
But at
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
time, you could also see like pixelation and
Oh, I saw none of
the
that.
blacks
I
were
didn't-
kind of
I
crushed.
didn't see that. It
Well,
was
here's the
just
thing.
dark for me.
Where are you watching it? Are you watching it through streaming? But are you watching
HBO
it through
Go.
like? Because I watch it through Spectrum,
Mm-hmm.
through their. I watch it through HBO Go through that.
Through that internet service.
So it's
Internet
still
service.
streaming.
So it's still streaming.
Yeah.
But like one streaming service might be on others. I heard some people say if you actually went to the HBO Go app, it looked a little bit better.
I
Okay.
watched it through HBO Now or whatever the other one is.
Yeah,
And it looked
I,
fine.
I still see a little bit of like not pixelation, but
Mm-hmm.
you know you see like the things in the corner
Yeah.
and whatnot. It's nothing too distracting, but still like I was like as I was watching it, I was heavily invested and not
Oh, for
once was
sure.
like, wow, this is too dark. I was like, wow, this is dark, but
Yeah.
that fit into the mood of the episode.
There were a few times where I was like, I was just kind of struggling to see what was happening. I was
Exactly.
Like, I was like, but at some point, it was the actual point of the scene.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
it's supposed to be, where the hell am
Chaotic.
I? Chaotic.
Yeah.
But like that on top of the not great streaming quality. It
Well, it
just made
also
it kinda
allows
hard to
people just to
watch.
bitch about Game of Thrones another
Yeah.
time.
I
this
didn't
season.
see anyone complaining when Pitch Black came out, and that movie was
good.
Pitch Black.
I like that film.
Thank you,
I do like that.
All
movie,
right.
I love that because you just set the bar for jokes so low.
And it wasn't
I'm
me.
trying to make it comfortable.
wasn't
here, Josh.
me.
I'm trying to make it comfortable.
Every joke I do now is like
Yeah.
home run, baby.
Here's the thing. I went back a week later.
yeah.
I changed my TV settings to dynamic, and it made
Better?
it brighter.
There you
and
go.
I could actually see
Yeah.
shit. So
So
I
it
guess
does
they
it.
It's your
gotta
fucking fault.
It is your fault.
they gotta
Yeah.
put a little notice out that's saying, "Hey, change your
The DP was right. It's your fault. You don't know.
I
how to
mean-
Well,
change
it's
your
still dark and shittily edited.
No,
It's
you're
still
wrong.
A terrible
Shittily
episode.
edited?
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't
It
know
wasn't
if
a
I'll go
great
that far.
episode. I'm gonna put up there in the top 3 battles. Honestly.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't put it top 3 battles, but I
Yeah.
think it was a well constructed.
But here's the problem: it
show.
was hyped to be like the battle.
That's since day
holy
one.
shit, like-
it's
But who hyped that up? Was that HBO themselves?
a little
Was
bit.
it the fans?
They were out there
It
saying
could have
this
been the
is
fans
a
too.
80-minute nonstop.
The show is hyping it. Winter is coming. Like this is
Well,
gonna
yeah,
happen.
they have to promote it.
Well,
No, that's the like in the world
was
of
winter.
the show. Yeah.
It was winter.
And then it passed. It was like the day after tomorrow. Like
Yeah.
the storm just passed, and that's it.
It was a couple hours at night, and it was over.
Winter is over. That's the next episode. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you a Game of Thrones fan? Like
oh
big
my
Game of
god! Depending on how this ends, it could be my favorite show of all time.
Oh, it's
Really?
still one of your favorite shows.
Still one of my favorite shows, but like I am really curious. He was last 2 episodes ago. I did think like the point of the show in some ways was they're so worried about each other, the humans, and like trying to put their place in the world that. Guys, you need to ignore all that. Literally, the end of the world is coming.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna implode, and I thought Cersei was gonna not join them, and they were gonna get defeated at Winterfell. Then the dead were gonna march to King's Landing in the final. Now
was
it's like
hoping for
no,
that, yeah.
it's just it's done.
Yeah, but I think spoilers for the episode. I still think
Obviously.
like I was on board with like thank you very much, Cody. I was on board with the White Walkers being the ultimate bad.
Me too, that's
Because that's where they began it with and
Yeah.
everything. But Cersei is such a great villain that I think it does make sense. I also, part of me thinks that the White Walkers are still
Alive.
not
You think
fully
Bronn's
gone?
in there? You think
I don't know.
he's a White
I think
Walker?
that
I don't know what the
'cause-
fuck I'm saying.
Well, because
No,
there
Bronn
have
is
to
the other guy.
Bronn is
You're-
the dude is
Bran,
Cody,
excuse me,
Jesus.
Bran, the kid.
Bron's the one that wants to kill
Yeah.
Tyrion.
All right,
Tyrion
let's
Which
go
doesn't
with
make any sense because they've been bros since day one.
no one makes
Fuck off.
total sense because that's his
Dollar
character.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Yeah.
That's all I cared
Bronn,
about.
that's always been Bronn's character.
No, he's never cared about like power and shit. He's just cared about fucking women and drinking, and now all of a sudden like he wants his stake in the thing. It doesn't make
No,
sense.
he's always cared about like having better things, and they can't really offer him any better things. It's completely in character what he was doing. Because otherwise, like if he was totally out of character, he would have came in and killed both of them. The fact that he's giving them a chance is still
Yeah.
part of his character.
He's always picked the winning side and who gives me the most money.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he'll be friendly with you, but at the end of the day,
I was
gotta make that
interested
dope.
to see how they were going to do that scene, and the way they played it out. I was
Yeah,
like, yeah,
it was-
that makes sense.
it's interesting.
That was
Oh,
one of the
he's through
better
the crossbow.
scenes. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
there
was one
you
of the
go.
I'm
better
getting there.
scenes.
I'm getting there.
What'd you think
All
about
right.
like the 45-minute party scene? Well,
Wasn't
so
that
That's great.
fucking
It
bored.
was not that long.
It wasn't that
minutes.
Let's move it along.
No, it was
Come on,
perfect.
you're all drunk. We get it.
Yeah,
Come on.
you're all gonna fuck. You're all gonna get drunk,
No,
drinking wine.
It's
Come on.
it's a perfect way
There's
to
2 goddamn episodes left.
it's a perfect way for them to celebrate what just happened, whether you liked it or
Look,
not.
if I
But
survived a horde of ice zombies, I'd be getting hammered the rest of the time. I'd be
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah.
I don't need to
also-
hear about it. I don't need to hear about the day after with the party. I don't need to see
That's
that.
fair.
it's also a nice weight off your shoulders after
Yeah.
something so stressful, and then the way the episode ends, it completely pulls the rug underneath your feet.
Spoilers.
I said
Game
it.
of Thrones.
I said it.
Do you think that like that Missandei
Missandei.
death was impactful at all?
Yes.
I didn't care.
I mean,
thought
she
it
just
was-
walked
it was
out and went
impactful.
old lady on us. Yeah, I mean,
do you
it
mean with-
literally
what?
feels like the show.
You got the wrong
What
name.
am I talking about?
You're thinking
You
of
got the wrong name.
Melisandre.
Oh, you're talking about the girl that got
Wow.
detected?
Yeah.
Am
Sorry.
I the biggest Game of Thrones fan here?
Maybe I've never read the books.
I didn't either, but I know the
I
names.
didn't care about that girl's death either. The
Yeah.
because
She also she's been predicting it for seasons.
she's
But I'm like, she showed up. Like that whole battle scene was just for the spectacle. There's nothing but she showed up, lit the torches on fire just so they can get put out. None of
That's a
it
great
was like
sequence.
motivate. Yeah, it's for a show. But like,
It's a show, though, Brian.
God damn it. No, it's none of it's motivated. None of it's like she just shows up and then she dies and it's like who cares? Like, it doesn't progress the story, move the storyline. It's all for visual spectacle.
It's closing her arc as a character because she's been calling that shot for a while now.
So then she's just like, I was right, and I'm out of here.
She came and did her thing.
I wish she walked up and like grabbed the swords, and they all disappeared, and they had with their hands. She said, "Tag them."
There we go.
And they had to go in
Crosses
and
over.
try
It's good.
as many tags
It's
as they
good.
could.
It's gonna keep going up and up
Yeah.
and up. Yeah.
But I thought that Missandre's death wasn't as impactful. They try to
Missandei.
The decapitation.
Yeah.
That was great. That was dope. She's like, Jakaris, bitch.
I thought that was a cool final line.
Burn them all.
Cody, this is the only season you've seen.
I know, but it doesn't mean I can't enjoy it, Brian.
Wait,
I'm trying to
are
be
you
hip.
just watching
He's more
this?
invested,
don't
and
watch
he's
the
only
show.
seen this one season.
Yeah, I'm trying. I understand that this is a giant cultural moment in television,
Right now
so I'm
it is,
going
though.
to watch the season along with the rest of society.
The early ones are so much better.
I didn't have time.
First
to
four
watch the
seasons
rest.
are really
I had
good.
I had
Season
plenty
half.
of time. I had plenty of time
had
to
a
watch
year and a
it.
half.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
watch it, no.
He had a long time.
Yeah.
Season 5 was the only season that didn't really. That they were kind of, because that was the first season 5, I believe, is the first time they treaded into new waters where they weren't going off of books. It started becoming fan fiction. They were going off on their own. They might have gotten aid from George R. R. Martin, probably, but they started going off on their own while taking little bits and pieces here and there, like the Dorn stuff. I think that stuff is from the books, and people were. I know I could be wrong too, but season 6, I thought they got it. They came back with it, and I thought season 7 was a great setup season. But even though like they were still delivering important information, and even with these few episodes that we've gotten for season 8, it's like they're all kind of setup episodes, but they're also delivering important information for all the characters. Because at the end of the day, the show is about the characters.
What do you mean they're delivering important information?
Like finding out who Jon Snow is and telling
yeah,
you
that
know,
was a
telling
big
people.
thing. But then like, let's go with that. Like, where do we go from here?
Well, I mean, it's not like they're ignoring it.
I know, but I'm saying like,
it
if
was a
that's
big
the main
issue in
focus,
this past episode.
let's focus on that, which I liked. I'm like, finally,
Yeah.
we're getting to that 3 episodes before it's over, and then they kind of just like speed through it, and Sansa tells everybody, and it kind of gets out, and it's like,
I do love that. I love all the memes where it's like your father held the biggest secret in the world for 18
Sansa's
years.
walking through
Sansa
the
tells
door.
it in a day. Yeah. It makes sense though. It's part of the character because Sansa and Dany are going after each other, and she wants to do everything in her power to make sure that Dany isn't because she doesn't fully trust her.
What-
Which is like cool to think because I still have no idea where it's going to end up going.
what does Sansa want?
She just doesn't want Dany in power.
Yeah.
That's it. She's like, I don't care if I'm
Yeah.
in power. I just
She
don't
just
want.
wants to stay warm. It's cold up there.
It's
guys.
very
Brr. Right? Come on.
Winter happened.
Yeah, it's
No, technically it's still winter.
I know, but it doesn't look like it looks
Yeah.
bright and sunny in King's Landing.
Yeah. Think about it.
True.
Joshua, coffee guy? You're drinking water out of a
I'm
mug.
drinking water. I'm not a coffee
Okay.
guy.
Hashtag branding.
No,
All
never,
right, you
never
just
drank coffee.
drinking water out of the
Never?
mug?
You
You
never?
never had coffee?
I mean, I tried it when I was younger. but that
Whoa,
was it.
naughty.
How do you wake up?
How'd
in the
your
morning?
parents feel about that?
I just had 3 questions come in.
That's our show,
How do my
bro.
parents feel about it? What'd you say?
I said, how do you wake up in the morning?
I just wake up. I do a somersault right out of bed. I'm ready to go, man.
Really? You're a
I'm
somersault
like
guy?
Jim Van
Huh?
Dyke, and I just jumping around doing dance moves.
All right.
I never needed that. I never need 5-hour energy. I never needed a Red Bull.
You're just blessed with energy.
Just
man.
life.
Hashtag blessed. Oh, when you get a $2,000 TV, I mean, that's
I mean,
all the
that-
rage.
Yeah.
I wake up at 3 in the morning, just turn it on sometimes.
Have you ever
Go right back to bed.
you ever fallen asleep during a movie
Like, are you talking about at home?
or in the theater?
Oh, I fall
Oh
asleep.
yeah, of course. Like, just been times where I'm like, I could do this. It's not that late, and I'm like, I'm trying to think of the last one I fell asleep in.
But you see like every single movie that comes out, right?
I try to do my best. I don't see everything, but yeah, I try to do the best I can.
Got the AMC pass?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, baby.
A-list.
Slide.
I had Cinemia, so I could go to ArcLight.
ArcLight. But did
Excuse
they
me?
cut you
Oh.
off?
They shut it
Cinemia.
down a month ago.
They cut
Really?
off out the whole thing, or
The whole
just like,
thing went bankrupt.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was $10 a month, and I could see up to 3 movies.
Okay,
at
where's
ArcLight.
all the videos and articles about this celebrating that company's failure?
Yeah, yeah.
How about that?
Like movie beds.
How about that,
I mean,
people?
well,
A lot of people, a lot of privileged
I know
people.
MoviePass was sketchy or whatever.
It was sketchy, but
still
it was
around.
also for the people.
and Movie Pass is still around.
Yeah,
The
now it's
Cinemia-
back with like the
yeah.
$10.
And like all the
thing
privileged people that get their screenings and complain about paying for movies
I
when they
mean-
don't go to movies and pay for them.
But
A-
the
A-list
ArcLight
works
thing,
so good.
You know who I'm
A-list is
talking about.
great, but it's
Yeah.
only AMC though.
But they're getting better. We're lucky we're in LA. There's 3 AMCs here in Burbank. Like,
Yeah.
you get a
But
lot
the
of
crowd
smaller
sucks
films.
there though.
Where?
That's
hate the
true
crowd.
everywhere, though,
No,
man.
I hate the crowd
Unless you're going to
Burbank.
ArcLight, the crowd is
It's
the
not
same
just
everywhere you
Burbank.
go. I know.
I think it's the chain.
I don't. I hear this a lot that people are just like so annoyed by crowds, and maybe I'm just oblivious because I go in. You rarely
Oh.
ever have an issue with anybody.
No, dude, Endgame. I had one. Okay, so
Spoilers.
Me and my wife.
Where were you at?
Me and my wife did not go to an AMC. We're at a Regency.
Okay.
Okay, had the little
What city?
luxury.
What city?
It was in Azusa, technically.
Azusa.
But it's in
Oh,
the
Ah,
area.
Azusa.
I love
Azusa.
Azusa.
But
It's a great band
we had
called
like the
Azusa.
recliner seats and all that. I really went all out for this Avengers thing.
Wow,
right?
$2,000 worth?
It was $12. Big fucking spending. But we got the 2 seats and there was one on the end. Okay.
Oh, one
this
person.
one person bought the ticket and would not shut the fuck up by themselves.
Oh no.
They were just
Themselves?
like cheering on, and it was like genuine
Oh, what's wrong
excitement.
with
Oh, was it?
cheering?
No, it
or
was
he
irritating.
commentating?
It was commentating. It was every single line like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you pick it up.
Woo!
Fuck
you,
that.
You.
All that just sounds
was the
acceptable to
worst.
me.
No, that is
Everything
not
you just said
acceptable.
you going yes. Yeah, Cap.
No.
That's okay.
No,
You're not 10 years old.
I don't know
It's
about
taking
that.
you out of
No.
it, man. No.
Well,
It's
there's nothing wrong with
Wait,
that.
there's nothing wrong with
You're
like
not a
cheering on
child
your
watching
hero.
Captain America, cheering him on.
When
You're a
you got-
30-year-old guy.
It was
you-
a
listen,
30-year-old woman. Yeah.
Bullshit. I was in the press screening. You were the same one as me.
Yeah.
When Cap got that hammer, I was like, hell yeah.
Oh, spoilers, by the way.
In the theater, you said that.
Of course.
No, that's
if you
fine.
can't do
Okay,
it in
no,
the theater, where
Josh,
can you?
when there's applause-worthy moments, I'm
That's
talking
fine.
about exposition dialogue that she's saying. She's like, that's right. That is where they are. Yeah.
Wait.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, lady? And it was the worst.
Yeah,
No.
well,
The theater, you shut the fuck up at
No.
the theater. You
Yeah.
turn
I'm
your
all
phone
for.
off.
I'm all for
you
Avengers.
Watch the movie.
Avengers
Can't disagree with you
Assemble.
right now.
I'm all for losing your shit once
Yeah,
that happens.
thank you, okay.
Absolutely. Stand up, applaud, do whatever you
Yeah.
got to do. But if someone's just talking and having a conversation with another character and nothing magical is happening at all,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. So the rest
I
of us can
agree
hear it.
with you with that one.
Was it an older woman you said?
She was like late 20s, early 30s.
Oh, that's not older.
Yeah.
But
The older crowd, like
when
they-
you go
they
to a
speak out
comedy
loud.
and everyone starts laughing, are you like, shh?
Yeah, they're
No,
laughing.
because you're
They're not.
supposed to be laughing.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be listening at that time.
I agree with you. Like, she went a little too far.
Yeah.
It was becoming annoying. But you're saying, like, people can't make any reactions?
No, you can laugh. That's
Okay.
laughing. You can't
Laughing.
talk. That's laughter, laughing.
Okay.
But you can't say, "Ha, good joke."
No,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
different. But,
That-
like,
but that's what you
but
said.
if you're
Yeah,
like, yeah,
Cap.
Cap.
That's
That's
what-
what I'm saying.
No, I
That's
think-
not giving
Hey.
I'm not giving commentary.
Example. In Avengers Infinity War, when Red Skull popped up, I literally yelled. I was like,
shit.
oh
Yeah,
fuck.
Yeah,
And I
that's
didn't
okay.
surprise
That
him.
is not okay.
I know it's not
Shut the
okay.
fuck up
It's
during
okay.
the
I
goddamn
think it's
movie.
okay. I think it's okay.
You're not 10 years old.
Wow.
What fucking
If
cape on?
you are 10 years old, are you giving them a pass?
Go to the child screening. Watch child
Go to the
No,
Sunday
no,
matinee.
no.
Go to the
Sounds like
Sunday
your inner
matinee.
child died a
Good.
long time ago.
It's dead.
Oh yeah, you hasn't seen it. You haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
I've
You have
seen
no
it.
desire to see it at all.
That's why I know it's dead.
It's 3 hours long.
Okay, but
That's
what are you doing with your
absurd.
time?
So's
What are you doing with your?
2001, so's a bunch of other fucking classic
Yeah.
I'm going to
movies.
sit there and watch a fucking 3-hour comic book movie? No.
It flies by, Brian.
He's so much
That-
better than
it's
us.
good.
Is what he's doing.
Jesus.
But even
That's so sad
like,
to hear.
I wanted to see Long Shot too. And I was like, fucking 2 hours? That's over 2 hours for a
Okay,
comedy.
that's just you being. Come on.
Okay, I know.
A
You're a
2-hour
little
movie's too
lazy.
much for
But
you.
comedy should be hour 40 tops.
True.
You
Not
shouldn't be the Judd
necessarily.
Apatow 2-hour plus movie.
Judd Apatow's
How long is
220.
Long shot?
It said 2 hours and 5
2
minutes.
hours, 5 minutes. Wedding Crashers was 2 hours and it was hilarious.
Okay,
Yeah.
that one flew.
Yeah.
Crazy,
I typed
Crazy
in-
Rich Asians was probably like 2 hours.
Was it?
And that
I don't
movie
know,
was
I'm just
crazy.
guessing.
That was really
I'm just
good.
guessing. I'm gonna look that one
crazy.
up.
I couldn't connect because the guy wasn't white.
That is a joke for the Patreon section of the show, I think.
Oh, was that a
we're
Patreon?
full on show now.
No, I know. I think that was the Patreon. We did that.
That was the Patreon. We were
Oh.
talking
Yeah.
about, and you said that Godzilla showed up, and I was
Yeah,
like, "That's
you're right.
racist." Yeah,
If you need
Probably
race,
should have
if you want,
kept that.
if you want the racism,
a little bit of out of context, but don't worry
Get
about
on
it. It's
Patreon.
fine. Yeah, get on Patreon. That's where we got it.
121 minutes. Crazy Rich Asians.
Ooh,
Fuck you.
suck
I'm
us.
sorry, John.
That's 2 hours. Dang.
Damn, but it's a
Maybe
rom-
Long Shot would be good. I'm
and
excited
they're
to see
both
Long
romantic
Shot.
comedies.
Yeah. Have you seen Long Shot?
Yeah, I did. I
Are you a
liked it.
sucker for rom-coms?
But no, this one just seems like good.
Okay.
You're just a Charlize Theron fan, huh?
Yeah, and Seth Rogen. What do you think about? What did you think about it?
I
Long
liked
Shot.
it. I enjoyed it. It was really funny. Good
because he's a
really-
Jewish lead.
I mean, really good chemistry between those two. Which I wasn't sure if that was going to be the case, but
Go back to work.
yeah,
with the
really enjoyed
big
it. It
tall
only
man.
made like $9 million this weekend. It bombed.
That's
but,
it.
Yeah. it did
Oh
not do
shit!
well.
I didn't know it was a
No.
big
Yeah,
bomb.
Conversation.
Big bomb.
Oh fuck!
Bombs
That
over
sucks.
Baghdad.
By a long shot.
So that was better than the Pitch Black one? Or is that worse?
I'm using the title in reference to the
Okay,
movie.
yeah. It's a hell of a slurp you got
That's
there,
pretty good
buddy.
slurp. Is it too long of a shot for you? No,
Oh,
see, that one
nice,
was
nice,
bad. See,
nice.
you got to do a good one and then show them a bad one.
So, Brian, you just have you have no interest in seeing Endgame in theaters?
You're just too. You're.
is what it
You
is?
didn't see Captain Marvel.
I
either,
haven't
huh?
seen Marvel and I haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp. So
don't
I
really need to
I
see
don't
either.
really
There's a
care.
couple things you can explain 5 minutes before the movie.
I think
But
they do a good job of explaining.
Have
the
you
whole
seen
lot.
a movie since Endgame has come out?
Have you seen any movies?
Yeah, like
Uh,
at the theater.
Fighting with my family.
You saw it at the theater.
Yeah. That was the
Is
last
that the
one.
one
While
movie
Endgame
you've
was
seen this
playing?
year?
Well, what?
No, I'm saying like while Endgame is.
Oh
playing,
no,
have
no,
you
I
been?
haven't been to the movies.
Okay.
I saw that movie like a couple months ago.
Got it.
I don't know the last time I
You
went.
didn't see Glass, huh?
Nah.
Yeah, you would have hated it.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of motion pictures.
Yeah.
You
recently,
saw
guys.
something recently.
I
I
go as
saw-
much as I can.
I
You
saw-
guys see Detective Pikachu?
I did.
Oh,
Oh.
we did.
How
I like how
was
you
it?
said. I like how you said that.
Detective
by the-
Pikachu?
Yeah.
How was it? I'm
really
not.
good. It's really good.
Here's the thing. I'm not a big Pokemon fan.
Oh, fuck you.
Good.
That's the thing.
Get off the
but-
show.
years old.
That's the show.
but,
Get
like,
out of here.
As somebody who's not a Pokemon fan, can I still go and enjoy it?
Yes.
Yes,
Or
absolutely.
is it one of those things where I'm like,
100%.
I
No,
have
they
idea?
they explain it enough.
Okay,
Where
good.
they try to make it accessible for everybody. Yeah.
Is it good for the fans of Pokemon?
Yes.
Like it's not like sacrilege to like,
No.
oh, you took these characters and like shit on them.
No, it's not the movie I think any Pokemon fans wanted, but it's definitely one for the general audience.
I think it's a nice step it's a step in the right direction.
But the fact that it didn't suck is a massive achievement.
Whoa.
Yes.
And I think
Alright.
this could only help in the long run. So that's my take.
There's a couple of like, there's a lot of eye rolling stuff where like
Oh.
obvious. Again, it's a kids. It's
Is it
PG.
PG?
I thought
Yeah,
it was
it's a kids
PG-13.
movie. No,
yeah,
it's
see,
PG.
it's a fucking kids movie.
Yeah.
Like
So-
Endgame.
But does
Like
Ryan Reynolds give
it's
any,
PG-13.
put any edge in there?
Huh?
Does Ryan Reynolds give a little more of an edge?
I mean, he
Just a couple of jokes that are
surprisingly enough, he was for the adults.
Okay.
Like him as Pikachu was for the adults, and I thought that was going to be the complete opposite. Everything else is playing for kids. He's the one who's like, okay, I understand that not all parents are going to get this shit.
Does
I'm
he
gonna
do a
mix it.
voice or is it just Ryan?
No, it's
Reynolds?
pretty much
It's
Ryan
just-
Reynolds.
Yeah,
It's just him?
it's
Yeah,
him.
that he literally got the job by them pitching him a video of Pikachu, like the full effects
With his voice.
with a voice from Deadpool.
Ah.
And so he's like, "Fuck, this works." So I'm gonna do it. So he did it.
Yeah.
Paycheck.
But yeah, there's
That
like
too.
there's great stuff in there. Like if you're a long time Pokemon fan, where you just see Pokemon doing certain things. 'Cause a lot of the time in the movie, I was just literally watching the background and seeing what's going on.
Original. What do you call it? The
Narrative?
150.
Oh no, it expands. They go
What do you call it? Generation?
Generation 1.
Gen 1.
Yeah.
They go at least up till I think they do all gens.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I saw some from Sun and Moon. I might be wrong, but
I have no idea what's happening.
but mostly for all the Pokemon fans that are wondering out there, they were pretty hardcore on the first 3 gens, and then a couple sprinkled in from later ones too.
Yeah.
So I'd say that.
Before it got super crazy. Yeah.
All right.
So would you recommend the movie? or-
Absolutely.
You would recommend
would.
it?
Not to you, but
No,
No, you wouldn't like it. you wouldn't like
it's for
anything.
10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Kids.
To any 10-year-olds and parents that want to take their kids, I'd say go see it.
Yeah, well, I mean, my girlfriend's a big Pokemon fan. She grew up playing all the games, so
She'd like it.
First
she'll
gen.
enjoy it. I'm just hoping. That's why I was asking. Like, am I gonna be there? Like,
It's fun.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Exposition heavy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Justin Smith, coming off
Justice.
of Fallen Kingdom. Is it Justin?
Justice.
Justice.
It's not Justin.
It's not Justice.
Justice.
Smith.
His name's Justice.
Justice.
Cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot better than Justin.
Justice Smith. Is he good in it? Because I did not like him in
He was
Fallen
okay.
Kingdom.
He's better than he was in Fallen Kingdom.
Because Fallen
Much
Kingdom,
better.
it was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did not like him in that movie, but he's
Like
better
Don
in this.
Knotts.
Yeah.
Don Knotts in the middle of Jurassic World.
You dropped a Don Knotts reference and then took a sip from your water so confident that everyone would get it.
No idea.
Don Knotts.
you guys don't get Pokemon. I don't get Pokemon. You guys don't get Don Knotts.
That's fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's
Fair enough.
fair.
There's a
Straight
Pokemon
off.
called Don Knotts. What's the other movie?
Another movie I saw
Don
was
Knotts.
Shazam. I
Shazam!
finally saw the Shazam.
It's
motion.
great, right?
Space Jam.
It rhymes. It's fine.
Oh, you finally saw Shazam?
I finally saw Shazam.
Oh,
Not
interesting.
Shazam.
Whoa, he's
Shawshank
strong.
Shazam.
Oh, you're behind on this.
I am. I saw it in the midst of the Avengers chaos at the movie theater. That was exciting to watch. For all these people like stressing out about getting in line and shit. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't have to worry about any of this.
Just walked right
I
up.
see a movie
I
from
walked to my
2
empty
months
theater
ago.
of Shazam.
Yeah, how'd you miss this one? Like what?
I just never got around to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it worth getting around to?
Yeah. It's good. I can't say anything about it that hasn't already been said. It's a good movie. It's funny. Yeah.
really funny.
I don't know what's been said about
I
it.
really
It's
liked
good.
it, but I
You
didn't
don't follow
love
anyone? We follow?
No.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. It's really
it.
good.
I liked it, but like I didn't quite love it.
I don't know. If I'm gonna rewatch it that many times.
That's there's nothing
Because,
drawing
like,
me to a second. Like
a lot of the jokes, which were funny, I don't see myself like going back and laughing again upon seeing it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a couple bits that are really good.
Whoa.
They're like that's a good fucking
memorable
Yeah.
sequences or anything?
Yeah, there's a couple.
There's one part it goes like dark, and I was like, oh fuck.
That
man.
was like one of my favorite parts because like holy shit, what
yeah.
is this? This is
I didn't think they were gonna go there. Well,
but-
there's 2 parts actually. If you're thinking of the scary part,
I'm
like-
talking about the room.
yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that like some Sam Raimi type
That's
shit?
like,
right?
That's why I
was like, oh
I remember
fuck.
like I was in the movie and when that happened, I woke up. I was like,
Oh, okay,
is
yeah.
this shit taking a turn? There's no real action scenes that are super memorable to me.
Yeah.
There's
They're
no final
they're
battle scene?
basic. I mean, there is, but it's pretty basic.
The end fight scene's really fun with all of them and shit.
Yeah.
Who's the bad guy?
His name's
Strong.
Thaddeus
Mark
something.
Strong?
That took me out of it.
Oh, that's Thad.
Thad,
You work with
yeah.
Thad.
He calls him Thad a couple
But
times.
but what's that's the villain name, or is he a bad guy?
Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross.
No, he's got an
No.
actual name. I don't know what the fuck
I
it
don't
is. I'm
remember.
sorry.
No idea.
It's Mark-
Mr.
Doctor
Eyeglass.
something.
Dr.
I
Manhattan.
don't fucking know.
Yeah, no idea.
But it was a lower budget film too, so like
Yeah.
they didn't need it to be Aquaman.
Yeah. That's the first David S. Sandberg movie that I've actually like really
Dude,
enjoyed.
I really like the Annabelle
You got it.
creation.
Thank you.
I
love
know.
it.
People
Annabelle
keep telling
too.
me
I
that, but
think
it just
it's
like
so good.
I think it's better than Annabelle.
Yes,
and
it makes the first one better.
I like it a little bit more than some of the Conjurings.
I might like it better than Conjuring 2. I might.
Definitely
I have
better
to
than
rewatch.
Conjuring 2 is great.
I might have to rewatch Annabelle 2, but I think it's better than Conjuring 2.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm basing that
Have
because
you
I
not seen it?
no.
It's
You're a
fucking
horror
great,
fan, dude.
man. It's great.
Come on, am I gonna see? I didn't.
Come
You
on.
think I'm gonna see? Did you see La Llorona?
No.
Because the movie looks like shit.
That
But-
looks garbage.
Annabelle,
Annabelle
I'm telling
did.
you, like you listen to us. Don't listen to what other people say. It's fucking good.
I listened to Cody, and then I see the movie
Yeah.
months after that, and then I'm like, okay,
That's
this-
true.
Yeah.
I still have not seen Lake Mungo.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Still have to see
yeah.
How long did it take you to watch that? I'm like
A
not
long
too
fucking
long.
time.
Long time. I remember telling you like, oh, you gotta watch Lake Mungo.
Yeah,
and
you
then
probably
finally
told me
did.
when we first started hanging out. When
Yeah.
you liked me, and
That's
then
probably
we,
what it was, yeah.
and then-
You guys recommended Hereditary for a while, and I watched it, and I liked it.
Yeah.
I was a huge
liked
fan
it.
of Hereditary.
It's a very big gamble when we recommend you movies,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
at least a
Scared
horror
every
film.
time.
I like that. Oh yeah, you guys.
I thought you were like, I like
I
that
like
when you
that.
gamble for your
No,
life.
no,
Yeah.
I like the Hereditary, but you guys like talked upgrade like so much, and I hated upgrade.
I don't know
Oh.
if I did.
You didn't talk it up.
I think we agreed that it was good, but
You guys were
weren't.
like, "Oh, this is the second coming of Christ."
No,
here.
we weren't.
didn't say
we
that.
us two
Play that.
personally weren't part of that crowd.
Play the clip.
I remember it didn't even make my top 10 last
What do you
year.
guys
It's,
look
just,
at?
it's
Made my
a good
top 10.
movie.
What are you guys looking for in Christ?
You just don't judge us, Pooh.
You said
2019,
you
Josh.
called it the second coming of Christ. What an upgrade made you think of Christ?
No,
We didn't literally say it's the second coming of Christ.
I'm just joking.
Josh,
Oh.
it's a whatever.
You can't read Brian.
The other movie I
He's
watched.
very hard to read.
Other movie I watched, guys,
What'd you
was
watch, Cody?
let's see if you can guess it. It's Saw It at Home. It's a 2019 release.
2019.
And
Oh God, that
it's-
shitty Netflix movie with the birds.
Nope, not Netflix. I paid like $4 or $5 to watch this
Thor,
thing.
the dark, or
That was-
Ragnarok.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. It's
No, no,
No, wait,
Underworld.
Give
You
us,
went
Underworld.
give us
Underworld
give me a
Blood
little
War.
more something than that.
It's
2019?
2019.
It's very hipster.
Genre. Oh, Under the Lake. So
Under the Silver
Oh.
Lake is what I saw.
I
What's
rented
that?
it last week. We
Yeah.
turned it off halfway through.
Yeah, I got to that point halfway through. I will say it gets better.
Fucking 2 hours. That's a movie that doesn't need to be 2
Yeah,
hours.
That's
3
like it's
hours
like
long,
220.
220.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's a long one.
So it's
Under
very-
the Silver Lake. What is that?
It's from the director of It Follows.
bad. It's so bad.
Look, I applaud the effort, man. I applaud the effort, and I love that he did this instead of doing another horror film.
Yeah.
Because I like that he wants to prove that he can do more than that.
It was just.
Is it good? I don't know if I can answer that, but it's a hell of an effort.
I've out there, or-
I've seen some
It's
positive
out there.
reviews, but yeah, I didn't care what was happening.
Yeah.
Andrew
Halfway
Garfield,
through the
Riley
movie, I was
Keough?
like, I don't know what you're trying to do, and I don't care.
Oh.
So we just turned it off halfway through.
Stylistically, storytelling.
It's
like-
well made. It's
Okay.
from the same
I mean,
cinematographer
Andrew Garfield.
of Us and
Don't hit me.
Split and Glass,
Oh,
I
Roger
think.
Deakins. No.
Nope.
Pamela Anderson.
And if It Follows. So that same guy.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't know, man.
Cinematographer.
I don't
you
even know
said
where to
Mike
be-
Julachjes?
Yeah, I think can you double check the credits that I listed off to make sure I was right there?
Mike
But,
Julachjes.
I only saw
Yeah.
half the movie. I don't even know where to start to try to explain
Yeah,
what this
like
movie's
you
about.
can't.
It follows Glass and Split.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery film.
a
It's weird.
The mystery is like, what the hell am I watching?
Yeah. Good joke, Josh. That was good. That was good. Give him that one. Give him that
Thank
one.
you.
There we go.
Okay.
But I just don't know. It's a tough one where it's like if you're into weird shit, check it out. But I
Like-
can't guarantee that you'll
Okay,
like it.
but how weird? Like Lars von Trier. Only God Forgives. What's the fucker's
No,
name?
it
Nicholas
feels-
Winding Refn.
No,
Weird.
not like
No.
that.
It's weird for the sake
David
of being
Lynch.
Weird.
Yeah.
He's like, what can I do weird here?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And
Just
to
for
me, it's
that.
like it doesn't like
There were
give any
times.
purpose to the
There were times
story.
when I thought I was like, okay, I see what he's saying here. This is a really smart movie. And then there's other times like, oh, this is just this is your average 20-year-old kid in the philosophy class who's like thinking he's fucking smart and trying to say something.
Jerking off to him.
But like there was other times.
The character is that?
No, I thought that was
The-
in
the
the
filmmaker.
in the film. But
Ah.
like, and then like as it went on, I'm like, okay, never mind. I take that back. This is actually coming together kind of nicely. And then I don't know if I liked it overall. I'm not gonna rewatch it anytime soon.
Did you
but
finish it?
I did.
Okay, see, I didn't finish it. So
I did, and I thought it ended strong. But
Okay.
man, does it take a while to get
It's
there.
220.
Yeah.
It's comedy, crime, drama.
Yeah.
The only cool thing about it is it's shot in L.A. like
Yeah.
all over the
I was
place.
pointing
like,
out things like, oh, I know
yeah,
that.
I'm like, oh,
that.
I know where that
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Oh, there's Echo
yeah,
Park,
yeah.
and
Oh, so it's literally takes place in Silver Lake.
Silver Lake,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't recommend it.
No.
I rented it for like $5 too, and
Did you like It Follows?
for me, yeah, I loved what it follows. I thought it was great.
Okay.
I know some people have some issues with it. Like
people don't like
some
it,
of the
yeah.
stories and rules don't quite work out. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
It's scary. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
You a fan of Barry?
Love Barry. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah,
There we
now we can
go.
all talk about something.
I did not watch Sunday's episode.
Oh, good. Cut it.
I didn't watch
But you saw the crazy one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Watched that twice.
Yeah, that's a fantastic
I was
episode.
going to watch last night's episode at work today if I had time, but I didn't. So
Ooh.
I will be watching it
At
as soon as I
work?
get home. At work? Yeah.
You do what you do.
Well,
It's
my
fine.
lunch break, I
got a
just
half
throw on
hour
HBO
lunch.
Go.
Okay.
and
Oh, that's
do
true.
whatever
That's
I
very
want.
true.
Yeah.
I
Good
I was kind of underwhelmed with
We don't get
the new-
lunches at work.
in this episode.
I'm going to watch it tonight after the show.
But I
The
love
latest one.
Yeah.
I mean, you're coming off the peak of
Yeah,
the series,
yeah.
I think, from that previous one.
And you could
but-
take that last episode and show it to someone who's never seen any of the show,
Yeah.
and they could just enjoy it as like almost like
Yeah.
a short.
And it also like brilliantly moves the story forward, though, too.
Yeah,
It does.
totally.
Like, it's not just to do
wraps
it.
up plot lines and shit. It's so good.
But does it make sense in the world of Barry? Like it's different from all the other episodes. I feel it's almost standalone.
It's okay because
I really liked it.
That's kind of how he like explained it. Like there were certain reasons like why he cast those people in there. If you watch like the behind the scenes
did,
thing at the
yep.
very end,
Yeah.
and that sort of makes sense that it's a little bit more out there. And he even explains it. He almost sells it as like a sci-fi.
Well, I like they're not
action.
in LA either. Like
Oh
they're
yeah,
outside LA.
Oh, they went
go
to.
was it Florida?
No, he
I
told
can't
him to go
remember.
to Chicago
I think it was yeah, but
or
was it?
somewhere.
I don't remember exactly.
Yeah,
But,
I don't think
I
it was
didn't.
in
I didn't
LA.
know it was wasn't in LA.
Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Maybe I thought he
Barry
went somewhere
fans are
else.
gonna fucking kill us.
Yeah, fuck.
But I thought it was great. But like,
Barheads.
I loved it watching it. Like the girl's climbing up the tree and she's like
Yeah.
this feral thing. And
I
like,
was-
what the fuck are you?
I
best-
legit was like, is this a dream? Like, is
Yeah,
he dreaming this
it
Yeah.
shit?
makes sense in the world of Barry, but I
Yeah.
still appreciate it.
But
And
yeah,
then I
it-
saw at the end, directed by Bill Hader.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like,
holy
oh
shit.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it also like you were saying, it still moves the story forward. Were you saying that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
no,
yeah,
things
yeah.
happen.
Especially at the
Yeah.
very end, but like the whole bit where he's getting flashbacks and he sees his partner out there meeting him after he's like finally done with his tour.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of coming full circle on the fact that that's the point in his character spoilers where he doesn't want to get in the car or where he doesn't want to go. He gets in with a car, but metaphorically, he's not going to go on this ride with him anymore. He's done with that shit. He wants to be an actor.
I think I have to see it
great.
again to appreciate it because when I was first watching it, I was like, this is taking a little while. Like the opening when he's telling him,
what
I'm
to
like, let's go to the next scene. But that's not the point. The point is to stick with it.
I think I got a sense of that when it started out with just the title card immediately and no music or anything. I'm like, oh, this is different.
Yeah.
I'm like, normally there's a cold open and then you play the music with
Yep.
the title
Dun,
card. This is just
dun.
starting out very serious, and then it just does a long take, and I'm like, oh, okay, this might be.
This is where we're going.
This could be something different. I'm like, hold on.
And then it's actual choreography and like long
Yeah.
takes and like the actual room tears apart like in
Yeah.
real time, which I thought
Beautiful.
was really good.
When they're in the car and he gets back in, he's like, yeah, she's not human.
Yeah.
That part, I'm like, all right, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
that's
in
great.
at that point.
I was dying when they're in the convenience or the grocery store. He's like, "Come on, man, stop being an asshole."
No, when spoilers for Barry, he gets shot in the face. The guy, I don't
Yeah.
think the guy said any lines. The whole
No,
Yes, he did. He said a few.
did he?
Yeah. In the very beginning, like he was just very like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but he
Yeah,
didn't like
but it
like a
was-
full on
yeah.
line. He
Yeah.
like he was like 5 and under line wise. But I thought that was great because he's all like physical. He's like literally
Yeah.
like drop kicking this guy,
Ah.
but then he gets shot in the face and then
Yeah.
he pops back up and he's still alive.
Freaking roundhouse kicks that dude in there.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
kills
holy
him.
shit.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this guy's
Yeah.
dead.
The little
Really
girl
good.
just
When that
screams.
episode started, I thought it was John Hamm or somebody for a second.
It did
I
look
thought so
like
too.
John
Yeah,
I
Hamm.
it
thought it was
looks like
Jeffrey
it.
Dean
Or
Morgan.
one of the, I thought it was one or the other, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, "What's this? Is that John Hamm?"
Yeah.
But no, apparently it wasn't.
I'm very happy the way the season's going because I was totally fine with them just doing the one season and then being done because I thought it ended perfectly, but they managed to keep that story going very, very well.
I think I like this season more.
I think I did
It's
too.
growing on me a hell of a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the characters are more developed. I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of the actor girl. That's why I feel like
Really?
I think she's gotten a lot. I mean, that's also part of the character too. I think.
Yeah.
that you're not. She's not a like. That's why I don't
yeah.
see Bill Hader's character liking her because she's
Right.
not a likable person.
Well, I think that's just his struggle with his own emotions. Like he doesn't know what he likes or what he doesn't. So the first thing that he can cling on to, it doesn't matter who it is. It's just the fact that she's there for him.
that makes sense. I like.
I thought what they did with the one episode Josh hadn't seen yet, but their dynamic and the way that episode wraps up, I thought was great.
That was great.
That whole.
But I feel like they're
finale
spending
there.
a lot of time
Yeah.
on her backstory when I don't really care about it.
Well, they're trying to get you to care more about
I
her.
guess
You know?
I
Yeah.
got to get on board.
They're
with
trying to address your concerns.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. I get that.
But the lighting was shit.
Oh my God! Couldn't
I
see
I
a
couldn't see
damn
a
shit.
damn
Better battle
thing.
sequence.
God, my
than,
$27 Toshiba did not show it at all.
Toshiba's not on.
That was just the first TV company. You know, like,
It's like she
got a VCR player.
I was about to say.
The funny sequence in Barry was when he was like he was writing a script and the bullets come flying
Yeah.
over his head. I was like, "What is that?" I didn't know what it was. And then the guy's like, Hank's like, why don't you kill him? He's like, because I don't know how to shoot gun. And then that whole roof sequence is great.
Yeah.
And
it's good.
Ending with the dance.
It's only like 2 more episodes left. 1, well, 2 more, I think.
Two more.
think
It's
it's
going to
8.
end
They only do 8?
coinciding with. I think it ends coinciding with Game of Thrones. I want to say.
Oh,
Yeah,
Game
that
of Thrones
makes
only
sense.
has 6.
Veep
yeah.
is ending.
Yeah, but Barry
this
started
weekend.
before that.
And I believe Chernobyl starts.
Chernobyl starts tonight.
Yeah, which
by the time we're
pumped to
recording
watch
this.
that.
Yeah.
Does it look good? I haven't seen the trailer for
Looks
it.
very
It's
good.
fantastic.
The creator of that is a host of a screenwriting podcast, and it's actually really good. It's called Script Notes.
Writes too much. Oh.
No, it's called Script Notes. Craig Mason, and they've been talking about this show a lot, so I really want to watch it.
Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Is
Based off of the.
is it
Chernobyl
based on a
business.
true
Based-
story, or is
Yeah,
it, or is it
it's
like a
true.
sci-fi type
No,
thing?
it's straight up true.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
It's not like that horror.
it's an
movie.
actual disaster.
Okay.
What was the horror
Chernobyl
movie?
Diaries, I
Yeah,
think.
where they all go to. The
Yeah,
site
that
and
movie
he's
is
like,
terrible.
Or no, but like the new one that you guys like, that was like World War II, J.J. Abrams zombies.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Overlord?
Overlord is
Yeah.
dope, dude.
I was so disappointed in the trailer because it was like a straightforward like war movie, and then fucking
You,
zombies
dude,
showed.
when I saw, I was expecting them to go kind of crazy with it, a little bonkers, if you
Bonkers?
will. I was thinking that they're gonna go that far, but the fact that they take that movie very, very serious, and
That's
I was
good.
like, fuck, okay, cool. I would have gone for like zany and craziness, but this is really good, and plus Wyatt Russell's pretty dope. Little young
Kurt
Kurt
Russell's
Russell.
son, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Overlord. I don't think I loved it, but again,
Alright,
just
fuck you,
a
dude.
really great
Yeah.
genre film.
Whatever.
Really stabbed him in the heart there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
do you love it?
I think
I
that was
loved it.
fine.
It was like
Yeah.
my
top
number
10?
2 or something
number
like
2.
that.
Oh, it's in
Maybe.
the top 10 of the year?
Yeah, I
You're
fucking
literally
loved
grabbing
it.
him in the face and punching him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's what you're doing
you
right
just
now.
stick your asshole in my eye.
that's what you were basically doing.
Came close to my top 10, but I still like it.
Oh,
for
you're
genre
better than me.
film.
Is that what it is?
I mean, I don't want to say it.
You're wearing an Atari shirt. You think you're better than me?
Is Annabelle Creation better?
I played this. I had this.
Oh.
At one point.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
bro.
I'm better than you.
The guy who's writing Chernobyl wrote Scary Movie 3 and 4
Those
Don't
were-
pull the credit thing, man.
Yeah.
and superhero movie
Yeah.
Hangover Part 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. I mean, they're hits. They're
Well,
big hits.
I just like the podcast he hosts. Okay?
Oh, okay.
and the show's got good reviews, Brian. So maybe give it a fucking
I'm gonna
chance,
watch.
okay?
I like
Yeah.
when HBO plays like the previews of like, all their shows.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just looks dope.
Yeah.
Like all their shows look like sleek
I'm
and like
so-
The
great,
little hype
everything.
reel that they always show.
I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking excited for the Watchmen show, and they haven't.
Oh.
They barely
shown anything. Yeah,
which
just
I'm
like
I'm very excited for
clips.
that. Yeah.
I keep thinking that Rorschach shot is
It's
going
like
to
Ro-
be the end
yeah.
of the first episode. I
Oh,
keep
maybe.
thinking that's the end of the pilot.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be a sequel series to the book, or is it retelling the original graphic
It's
novel?
a sequel of the book.
It is, that's
he
what I
basically said like the book was canon in its own sense. Like it
Gotcha.
happened. It's kind of a sequel, but not
So
really.
you can watch the Zack Snyder Watchmen
kind
and
of
go right into
unclear.
the series?
I think it's
think
more
so.
sequel. Oh yeah, probably.
in
'cause-
a weird way. Not like
Okay.
it's not a direct
yeah.
sequel. 'cause there's
If they
different
make a
actors.
reference to a giant squid monster, then that's obviously taken
Yeah,
from the
from
comic.
the
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
Where
So.
it was just an explosion in the movie.
Right. You didn't like the Zack Snyder one?
It's okay. I
thought it was
remember
good.
I liked it a
watching
lot.
it and be like, yeah, this is cool, different. I mean, the style is just all
Way
over
too
the
long.
No, that's what I felt watching. I was like, I enjoyed it,
Mm.
but like, I didn't love it.
I
Ma-
think I
made me
think-
want to
in
read the
theaters.
comic.
I honestly felt like this would have been a better miniseries on HBO. I think I
Yeah.
said that when it came out.
It was really
with
long.
Lindelof attached.
There you go.
Boom.
Did you say those exact words? Let's
Um,
pull it up.
Hold on.
Wow,
Yeah,
great job,
wow.
though.
Just
Josh.
went in my memory.
You did that.
Pretty damn
Yeah,
good,
that's
went
man.
in my
so
memory.
cool.
And
Did you like Leftovers?
I never saw Leftovers.
Oh, Josh.
Missed that one. I heard what it was about. I said,
Josh,
fuck you,
it's
I'm waiting until
great.
Endgame.
It's great. Wait, what?
I said, I heard about what it was about. I said, fuck that, I'm waiting until Endgame.
Yeah.
That's the only way I take my people
Because people
disappearing.
disappeared.
rapture,
It's like a
they don't know
rapture
where
type
it's
thing.
going.
Everyone's gone.
People
That's
died
right.
in Endgame.
You not see Infinity War?
Man.
Yeah, I did. I was
Okay, then
bored.
you know what the fuck I'm about.
You were bored?
I was bored. That's why, like, if I didn't like Infinity War, I'm not gonna like this movie.
Do you like fall asleep on roller coasters? Like I don't.
No,
Like, how do you find Infinity
Infinity
War?
War is not a roller coaster. Infinity War
Roller coasters
is
are for 10-year-olds, Brian.
That's-
They're
that's a
for
good line.
10-year-olds.
That's a
Roller
good line,
coasters are
Josh.
I just and Infinity War. Like if you like any of the MCU movies, I don't know how you can find that movie boring.
Yeah.
It is like I find like, and I said this: Kill Bill 1 is like Infinity War. Kill Bill 2 is basically Endgame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see that.
All the actions in the first half, and the second half is where you get through the emotion,
Mhm.
the dialogue. Like
I like
some
that.
more action.
A little bit more
well,
action.
definitely
Yeah.
more action.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
still,
Yeah.
comparatively, you watch
It-
I watched Infinity War right before Endgame, and I'm just like, this movie is just it's not stop.
Yeah.
It's a set piece.
I remember
some
first
character stuff.
first watching it, like there's a couple shots in like the first act where they kind of just hold on it for a while, and we're like, oh, they're taking their time. Like I remember specifically when Iron Man touches his helmet, like it's just sitting on his helmet for like 30 seconds. I'm like, whoa, they're sitting on this, and then he goes in and it just adds to it.
Which movie are you talking about? This?
Endgame.
Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it got us nostalgic, and we started watching like all the Marvel movies, and we went back and watched the first Iron Man. It's a really great movie. It's
great.
It's everything before he becomes not before, but like when he starts fighting Jeff
Bridges.
Jeff Bridges
yeah.
is really, really great.
I really liked Iron Man. I remember seeing it in theaters. and
Even some stuff in
mind
fucking
blown.
Iron Man 2. There's some stuff in Iron Man 2 that's pretty good.
I don't hate Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
I think the
definitely-
first half is okay, and then it
I
just
think
gets really
once
boring.
he tries figuring out his dad's puzzle, it
Yeah.
drags
Oh
for
yeah,
a while.
yeah. Because Amber, we were sitting watching it, and she's like, it's so cool that he figures out how he comes up with a new element, and I was like, okay, how does he do it? Just fucking explain to me how he does it. Like he just looks at the map and I got it.
Kind of like how he figured out time travel.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. At that point, I think we can just kind of forgive him for that.
Back in those days, you got so excited because like he uses unfinished Captain America shield. Hold the
Oh,
thing. I
yeah.
remember being like,
You get this reference, but then we started watching Thor, the first Thor, and I was kind of lukewarm on that
I
one.
like the
and
first 15 and the last 15. Everything in the middle.
yeah,
Kinda boring.
it's kind of boring.
Were
I do
you
like the
like
first
it?
Captain America.
Did you have was it the Incredible Hulk on Blu-ray? You pause it at the end, you see something in the ice.
That's a deleted scene.
Yeah.
You see Cap in the ice.
It looked kind of cheesy. I'm glad they cut it.
There was like a thing for the longest time. There's a part when Hulk, there was like a giant rock in the sky and like lightning's hitting, and people were saying that you see like Thor's hammer coming from a distance, but I'm pretty sure that was just like the rock or some shit. Yeah, no one's ever confirmed
Yeah.
that.
That was from the Incredible Hulk, you're saying?
Yeah, which is not really a great movie either.
It's okay.
It's fine.
I like elements of it. I mean, I'm glad they took the best thing out of it. It took him William Hurt. I was like, we're gonna keep.
It's very
it.
true. Shocking that they got, out of all the people they would have gotten, it was him. And he was great.
It's got to be weird. Every time, I mean, like it's one thing when they changed Rhodey because at least he wasn't the main character. Like, all right, we lost Terrence Howard, we got Don Cheadle.
Oh, but yeah.
But when you're losing, you go from Edward Norton to Mark Ruffalo, you're completely changing that character, the way he acts. Like,
Did you like the Hulk stuff in Endgame?
I did, man.
Yeah.
I've heard some people complain about
That's my
it,
least favorite stuff.
but you know why? Because I didn't expect it. When it
I didn't
happened,
expect
I
it
was
either,
like,
yeah.
you know what? They're trying new
Fuck it.
shit, man. You're number 22.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm loving
Well,
it.
you
Bring
liked
new
so you
shit.
liked the stuff with Hulk and Thor Ragnarok?
The Thor stuff I didn't like at first. More because I was just scared. I was like, no.
No, I'm saying
what
like
are you talking
Hulk
about?
in Thor
I
Ragnarok.
apologize. I see what you're saying.
'Cause you didn't like the
yeah. I like the stuff in Ragnarok.
Okay, all right,
yeah.
Because like that was like the 3 arc thing.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, you want to see Hulk out and go crazy like he did in the first Avengers, but we've seen it.
I get it.
Yeah, we have seen
if
it.
you
I
do
just don't like
something
seeing Hulk dab. You know?
That was
Oh, they
annoying.
did that?
That was annoying.
Yeah.
What, towards
Oh,
the
no.
kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like he's dabbing Captain America.
I know.
He's dabbing the kids.
I know. It
The
just
kids.
took me
Yeah.
out of it. I was just like, yeah.
So Hulk
I didn't take
basically Bruce Banner and Hulk like have an agreement, and so like he's just green regular the whole time basically.
He's an in-between Hulk.
Yeah.
Permanent.
He's not
but
super
does he
big, but-
speak?
Yeah,
he's,
no,
he's
it's
like
like
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo
okay.
talking.
Basically, a buffed up Mark Ruffalo who's green, but he doesn't become like he literally doesn't get as big as he did in the last movies.
Right, and the CG
Because-
looks great too.
Does it look like Mark Ruffalo? or-
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it looks really good.
But you guys don't like that. Why?
I
No,
like
they
it.
like it.
I liked
Why
I
don't
just
you?
wasn't crazy, but I didn't because the shock value of it was fine. I was like, oh, that's interesting, but I didn't think because they were clearly going for that humor in the first scene, and I was just not feeling it at all. And then they just kind of stuck with it, and it kind of grew on me as the movie went on because they committed to it, and
I
it's
mean,
fine.
the
but
shot where he's in a pickup truck with Rocket, like I
That's
was
great.
like, I'm in.
Yeah, I love that. Mhm.
I was like,
What?
he's just a big gentle giant now.
Why
I don't know, it
why
worked.
was Thor fat?
He had some issues because he didn't kill Thanos and just kind of let himself go.
Yeah.
I
like the
I-
real.
I
Not, not
love
like
that too. 'Cause
I
had
fucking I love that more than the
no
Hulk stuff, for
idea
sure.
that was gonna happen in this movie. Like,
that was the actual Hulk or Thor. That
Yeah.
wasn't like a different dimension.
No,
like
no, that's
time
Thor.
travel.
because
It was-
the first 15 minutes of the movie, like right after the
I love
main
that Brian hadn't seen this one.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Right after the main title sequence happens,
Uh-huh.
they're like right before that, Chris Evans, the Cap, he's like, "Let's go get this son of a bitch." They go fly off to the planet where Thanos is hanging out, and they go and they attack him, and then Thor just cuts his fucking head off.
nice.
within the first 15 minutes.
Yeah,
anyway.
and then it cuts to black, and it says 5 years later, so it jumps 5 years in the past and in
After
the future
killing
after killing Thanos,
Yeah.
and then Thor gets kind of similar.
He's depressed.
He's
because
very
he failed
depressed and similar
first time in his
to
life.
Tony Stark in like Iron Man 3. He gets kind of like PTSD and he
Yeah.
gets like
Like if you bring up the word Thanos, he like starts tearing up,
Oh, really?
and
Yeah.
he's just like playing video games and drinking beer. And
But it's
that's all
supposed to be
he's doing.
funny. It's not
Yeah,
like
it's funny. And
But it's
also
also kind
yeah.
of dark too.
it gets
Yeah.
like sad. Like
Yeah, they do a good job of justifying it.
Yes.
At least it's not just like Thor's fat because he's fat. You know, like they have a good reason. For
one
it.
of the things I love about Endgame, and one of the reasons I might like actually Endgame more than Infinity War, is Infinity War. You knew everybody going in, and there's not really a lot of character arcs in that movie. It's just everybody.
It's all set up.
It's just everybody like, all right, we're gonna throw him here. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like, because there's such a huge caper, like the Infinity Stones, everything. The action is so. It's just like, let's throw these toys in there. This one, there's character arcs for almost all these characters that we grew up and loved. And you actually get like an arc and a finale for some of these characters.
Yeah, and not too much of a setup for like the future either.
No,
not like
not really
like there's no
at all.
post credit scene. Like they're very straight on ending this story with everybody, and I think it
Like,
worked out.
if the MCU ended here, I'd be like,
fine.
Yeah, I would be
Yeah.
fine.
I'd be fine.
And then Spider-Man Far From Home is acting as like the epilogue
Yes.
to the story.
Which looks interesting. I like the trailer that dropped this
I didn't watch the whole trailer. I skimmed through it, but I'm excited. I love the first fucking Spider-Man. I love
yeah, I
Jake
liked
Gyllenhaal.
Homecoming. I really liked Homecoming. Yeah, Gyllenhaal. That's so interesting that he's gonna be. in
It's
this
fucking
movie.
cool
He
as
was
fuck.
almost Spider-Man at
I
one
know,
point.
right? Yeah,
He almost took over Tobey Maguire, and now he's Mysterio, whose suits looks amazing.
he looks great.
And
Yeah.
even with the bowl,
He's always been
So
kind of my
good.
favorite, just via like the cartoons and the in the video games and stuff.
Bruce Campbell was supposed to play him in Spider-Man 4.
Mysterio?
Like it was
Really?
gonna start off like now how Bruce Campbell was in all the movies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
had a cameo. in
He was
each
gonna
one.
star. I think what I heard was 4 starts with him like taking out Mysterio, played by Bruce Campbell.
Oh shit!
I think Bruce Campbell would have been a great Mysterio.
Yeah,
for that.
because what's it? John Malkovich was supposed to be the Vulture.
The Vulture, yeah.
Yeah, and
But-
and Anne Hathaway as Black Cat.
Yeah, it all got axed, and we got Amazing Spider-Man movies, which are absolutely horrible.
Yeah. I'll download this the show tech.
So you guys, you didn't like the first one when it first came out?
Amazing Spider-Man?
Yeah,
It was awful.
yeah. Okay.
I thought it was
hated it.
boring.
I thought people, because I didn't like it, but I didn't know
Both
if like
those
people were.
movies they've created no like pop culture stamp, but like they're just kind of forgotten.
No, it's always like, oh yeah, that was a thing.
It was like
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire movies.
Mark Webb.
I mean, I feel
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 is fantastic. I still
Yeah.
think it's one of the best comic movies. And then I really liked Homecoming. I really love him in Infinity War, Civil War. That Andrew Garfield was just like a little experiment that everyone's gonna kind of forget about.
Yeah. I always thought it'd be kind of fun if they. Apparently, they're setting up the multiverse,
Yeah.
and you can bring those guys back just for funsies. But
Well, I feel like if they're gonna do that, they should do it with Into the Spider-Verse.
I mean, we already got that, so why have them again?
Yeah,
Andrew
Josh.
Garfield wasn't in.
I
Into
know.
the
I'm just
Spider-Verse.
joking. No,
But Toby was originally gonna have a cameo in that movie.
yeah, I do remember that.
Oh really?
Uh,
I learned something new today.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There you go.
You see Spider Verse?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
saw it with Cody.
Do you like Spider-Verse?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
we had a good time. Yeah,
For 10-year-olds.
it was good.
You're telling the kids to shut up when they're like
No,
Spider-Man.
but there was a 40-year-old man next to us who was a friend of a friend who was like, "Yeah."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Is it Roka?
Oh, really?
His friend.
Oh, it's
The
Frank?
Friend, no. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that sucked. I do remember that. Also, during I totally forgot
Oh,
about
Jesus.
that, and that
Yeah.
guy
Can
was
you
literally
text it
like
to me?
40. You don't know
it's-
him. You don't know him.
You don't know.
It's a friend of someone that we know.
Yeah. Like, dude,
It's a friend of Roka. All right, there we
Yeah.
go.
Oh, okay.
This dude's 40 years old cheering like that, fucking right next to us.
I also had a crying baby in Endgame.
Oh,
What?
no.
Who brings
So-
the baby to Endgame?
Right at like a fucking 9:00 Thursday night screening. It's
Oh,
basically midnight, and this
my
kid, of course,
God.
the kid wants to fucking sleep.
Yeah,
You're in
yeah.
a loud fucking movie theater. Why'd you bring this fucking?
And it's a 3-hour movie.
Idiots.
Wow.
So
like a Seinfeld, like, what are you doing?
I couldn't believe it, and like everyone is telling them to just like they're just going shh, just trying to get the kid out of there.
Oh,
like,
whoa.
like take the kid out. Like
Yeah.
stop fucking having it crying in the theater. And just the parent just never did. They kept the kid in there the whole time. So there's some emotional stuff that happens at the end of the movie. Completely boss. I couldn't feel any emotion for it because it's just distracting and it was horrible.
Yeah.
Is that the
I
only
cried
time you
like-
saw it?
Yeah, I'm gonna see it again. But
I
yeah,
cried like 3 times during that movie.
Yeah,
Even
not a
even
once
on
for me.
second viewing, I cried
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, I teared up a couple times, and it's not always sad tear up. It's like awesome tear
Oh,
up.
dude,
Pride
yes.
one, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
like,
man.
The Avengers,
Like,
the
we
Avengers
did it.
assemble
Yeah.
moment. It was just like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, this is
Fuck,
beautiful.
yeah.
I can't imagine as a comic book fan either, like someone who's been reading comic books forever and then seeing that on the screen. That's fucking cool. That's cool as fuck.
I mean, if you're the MCU, like I don't know where you go from here. I know we're getting Spider-Man, but like, how do you make another Avengers movie?
I think
Just
like,
be
How do you have a
if
big
there's
baddie like that?
I think if they're smart enough that they won't make it as big. Like there's no way they can top it.
They
You
do
know,
Secret War.
keep it small.
Yeah.
They'll do like Secret Wars or
Uh-huh.
Annihilation or some shit. They'll take those comic book names and then do it their
Do their
way,
own
like how they
thing.
did with Civil War.
Yep.
You know, and then eventually, if they do like an X-Men versus Avengers, just kind of like, I would like to see them just do more one-offs. Like, not everything has to be fully connected. You know, like that's why I kind of like Shazam, where it's kind of it's canon to everything,
connected,
but
but yeah.
you know, it's not fully embracing that lore.
DC's kind of going that way with they're just kind of doing these separate. Like,
I mean, it seems like they're
Aquaman
doing
feels
better.
like a totally different movie than any of the other DC movies.
Yeah, it's
Do
pretty
you like
bonkers.
Aquaman?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did too.
I'm gonna give me a
It
headache.
felt like a 13-year-old was given like $100 million.
Yeah,
And he's like, I'm
going
gonna make
crazy.
the best, greatest
Colors.
Saturday morning
Yeah,
cartoon.
yeah.
And after I was like, if I was 13, I would have been like, this is my favorite movie ever.
Yeah.
But as a adult, I just like
As a 30-year-old though,
as a
Yeah.
30-something-year-old adult, I'm just like, yeah, this is fun.
Yeah.
Good for James Wan. He has a good eye.
it's very true.
For
You
film-
and that
for
fucking
filming.
coffee sip, man. You're like, this is a good point. You're just taking a fucking sip.
I'm just drinking my greatness.
So I know
Drinking your
Iron
Craze.
Man dies. Is
Yeah.
he dies.
Do you want to
sacrificing
guess any other
himself?
spoilers?
More people die, but we're not going to tell you who. We got to save something.
Captain America dies.
We're not going to tell you.
He doesn't.
Oh, I
die?
guess
Why
I
are
just
you
told him.
telling-
Because I thought we were playing a game.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But you would think but he's not going to be in any other movies because I figure like these contracts expired, so like
Yeah.
they're dead.
There's
That's
a nice
it.
little thing with Cap.
He goes off with Peggy, whatever.
Seemed like you knew it.
Yeah. Yeah. Why you
just
set that up?
guess.
Oh, is that it?
In a-
Was that a
in a-
guess or?
But in a way, you have to see the movie to get all the.
Does he go back in time and hang out with her?
Okay.
Well,
Was that the Red Letter Media review?
You
They
already
talked.
knew,
I
you
watched that
son of a
review too.
bitch.
They tell everything in that movie. Yes,
No, but that makes sense.
it's beautiful too the way they end that.
Thor dies.
No.
Thor doesn't die? Then who else dies? Who- The main.
We haven't said it. And we're not gonna tell you.
Hawkeye's
there's
dead.
another one.
Hawkeye doesn't die.
Then who the fuck dies?
Well, you have to see the
Maybe you
movie.
should check it
You
out.
should probably go see the movie. Waste your time.
Watch
3 hours.
5 minutes of the 3-hour movie. You can
Yeah.
see who dies.
Just to see the end. Just pop in the
just
end.
see this one scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
What?
all of them die at the end. Some die in the middle.
It's kind of a roller coaster. in
Nick
that sense,
Fury.
right, Josh?
Dies.
He's
He's
just in the
the
Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
He was
Homecoming.
just in the Spider-Man
Far From Home.
Homecoming trailer,
That's
yeah.
back in time though. You didn't see that part, did you? Son of a bitch.
What?
I don't know. He has no idea what he's talking about.
So you just okay?
Who other Avengers are there that like the main?
There's a lot of them.
It's a lot, man.
Like literally every single one of them.
Doctor
But I'm thinking, like,
Strange,
showing
Black
his colors,
Panther.
Okay, okay. No, they got to make a Black
Latino
Panther
colors.
too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Black Panther too?
I mean, it's
Maybe
already
someone
been
takes over the
announced.
throne.
No, they can't do that.
Yeah, they did announce Black Panther too.
So you just gotta like read.
And
into
Doctor
But Black
Strange,
Panther
too.
is a suit, not just a person.
Ooh, shit!
an
Just like
idea.
Iron Man.
Take a sip of that water. You just
Yeah,
earned it. There
I
it is.
did.
Yep.
All right,
You
I
giving
gotta look at
up?
the rest of the Avengers because, and in Red Letter Media they say Falcon is the new Captain America,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. Scarlet Witch is doing a TV series,
Mm-hmm.
so they
That
wouldn't
must
kill
mean
her.
she's alive,
Mhm.
or does it?
Well, if she's dead in the movies, they can probably bring her back in the show.
But they're also doing a Loki show, but he's dead too.
Yeah.
Weird how they're doing that. If only you watch the movie, and you can
If you
would've
understand
seen the
how
movie,
they
well,
do that.
I didn't know they were
Give
doing
you-
a Loki show.
Oh, yeah, there
Oh
you go.
well, there you go. Disney Plus coming out this November.
This movie sets up not just movies, but TV shows.
Yeah, yeah.
good.
Interesting.
Agent
How does
Carter?
that?
You might have
Nope,
to
not
see
that
it.
one.
There's
Kind
some
of.
Agent Carter.
There's an Agent
Throwbacks
Carter
in
thing
there,
coming
yeah.
out.
No, they don't set it up.
No,
Though.
but there's stuff in
talking
there.
about
I know the girl doesn't die, the Nick Fury's girl, because she's in the Spider-Man trailer.
Maria Hill,
Maria Hill.
Is that her name?
Yes.
maybe. I don't know.
Robin from.
Yeah. How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's there.
Yeah, maybe she might be. Could
Yeah.
be a dream.
Oh, Scarlett Johansson dies.
There we go. Did you just look it up?
No, I'm looking up the cast.
No,
'cause
Black
Alright.
Widow dies, not Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson's still very much alive.
Paul
Were you guys
Rudd died.
affected by that scene at all?
I was, yes.
Yeah.
Because I kept thinking like they're gonna bring her back.
I didn't know-
because
yeah.
I figured they would bring everyone back. You know. What I mean?
That's the thing when like all these people
No,
die,
but they
just,
didn't.
Like, retcon
They
it.
didn't.
They
though.
didn't though.
I know, but like
You know what they did?
Which is why.
You know what they did though?
What?
A call.
Oh,
We
okay.
have a caller on the line.
All right.
I just wanted to
Do we
make
really have
sure
a caller
we got a
on?
caller on the line right now,
Where?
Josh.
On
Yeah,
this?
we were
No,
supposed to have more. It was
Josh is like, how are we doing?
it's
that?
15 minutes
Is
past.
that Bluetooth into that?
Yeah, it is.
Ah.
But caller, you're on the Wanger Show. I want to
just
cut
make
off
sure
that
it's
because
connected to.
it is. I think it should be say caller. Who do you got? Who's here?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
son of a
connected.
bitch! Hold on. I'm
I
sorry,
saw
man.
the thing was selected. It wasn't connected.
He
Sorry,
was like,
Maris.
it
You
is
hear me now?
Brian.
There it is.
There she
Yes.
is. There she is.
Told you,
We
Brian.
got her.
Dummy.
Yeah, he was right the whole time.
Maris, you're on with our good friend Josh Tapia JTE. Do you still like JTE?
Yeah.
Okay.
My YouTube channel.
Yes.
JT.
Oh,
I
that's
do.
that's right.
No, Maris likes you too, Josh.
Maris
Oh,
likes you a lot.
great.
Mm. Oh, great.
It's such
Actually,
a burden.
Maris sounds like a name from Robin Hood.
Ooh.
Made Maris.
Take a sip of that. There you go. Do a little thing there. Maris, what would you like to talk about? There's nothing.
I want you to like actually give it to me.
I'm not actually going to give you the water, Josh. That's not going to happen. Maris, I apologize for this delay. What would you like to talk about today on the show?
Phone call, call it.
Phone call, call it.
Well, I just want to say, first of all, one of my favorite episodes was actually the one where JTE and Beardo were arguing about the movie Tag.
Yes.
The one I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
There's a little bit of
It's
that.
one of my favorites. I just love it.
You
There's
love
a
the
little-
movie?
Just love not
She
seeing
loves the
Cody
movie.
there.
Don't answer.
Wait. Have you seen the movie?
She loves it.
No, I don't love it.
Nope, she
I'm
loves it.
Yes.
with you, JT. I
Yes.
don't like it.
There's a lot of smart people out there.
Well, you got Josh here. You want to ask us a question?
Yes, I do. My question is, what's a movie that you like but one of your friends can't stand, no matter how much you make them try?
Tag.
Annabelle Creation.
Yeah, I guess.
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
The Lost World, Jurassic Park.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
You know, I hear a lot of people talk crap about Gremlins too. I like.
I love Gremlins too.
man.
Yeah.
Kind of
A lot of
People need to
People
Stop
need to
taking
chill
things so
out.
serious.
It's a
Yeah.
different movie than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, well, they didn't just make a carbon copy of the first movie.
Exactly.
They did
Some
something
people just
totally
want
different.
that, or some people just want He-Man.
It's a dumb, entertaining movie.
Same with Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Brian, come
That
on.
movie's so
Come
fucking
on.
bad.
So bad.
Not even in an enjoyable way
It is
either.
dumb, but it's different than Jurassic World,
Okay.
and it's stupid.
And
and
Mother.
it's fun.
Mother's another one that you love.
Back in the
Cody liked it.
No, I didn't. Back in the spring of 2010, I was known as the one person in my friends group who did not, or that did like the Crazies. Remember the Crazies?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Everyone hated.
Sorry, hold on.
Do you want to answer that phone?
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
let's get back
Maris,
to-
sorry,
Yeah.
Maris. My girlfriend's calling me.
What
right
if it's
now.
something serious?
No, she's just coming back from work.
Oh,
She's gonna
okay.
be like, "What do you want for dinner?"
Maris, if I put you on hold, will that be okay and we get back to you?
Sure.
All right, hold on one second. Oh no, too late.
hung up.
I'll call her back
She gave up
afterwards.
on
I'll
you.
call
She gave
Amber
up
back
on you.
afterwards. No, sorry, Maris. You're good. You're staying online with us.
Anyway,
but
the Crazies.
The Crazies is great.
Is that
Yeah,
Timothy
Oliphant?
Yeah, I think it's a
Um,
really good
it's
horror
good.
movie, and everyone in my friends group fucking hated it when I saw it.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
Gabe.
I
Did
saw
Gabe
Yeah,
hate?
before I was pre-Gabe.
Oh, pre-game.
Yeah, pre-Gabe.
Pre-game with pre-game.
Yep.
I saw the Crazies in theaters, but like, don't remember much about it.
Okay, that's fair.
But I don't remember. I remember like not disliking it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, decent horror movie.
Yeah.
Have you guys showed Hot Rod to people and they don't like it?
My parents.
Why would you show them Hot Rod?
Cody.
Well, yeah, that is.
Oh,
why are you-
Jesus
why-
Christ.
Guys, I was 15, all right? I was excited to
Oh.
get the DVD. I was like, yes, let's watch this. I loved it when I saw it in
Oh,
theaters.
no.
And then they did not.
I mean, I
like
showed
it
my
at all.
parents MacGruber, and I think my parents laughed at it.
Oh, they watched it.
Yeah, I think they liked it.
I watched SNL with my parents over the weekend, and
Sandler?
Sandler. They weren't laughing.
Did you watch the Chris Farley song?
Yeah.
Oh,
But did you
But
see
we've
that?
seen that before.
That's been out for a while now.
That's from the special, right?
Yeah, the
it's-
Netflix
wait, he didn't do a
special.
new one?
No,
it's the
same one.
song.
That's the same song. I
Yeah.
thought he recorded like a new one.
No, it's even
Well, he
better in the
performed it.
special. Yeah.
Oh,
But
he
it-
performed it. Okay, so it's just the same song.
Yeah, but it came out on YouTube. Like they showed that whole thing with
Got
like in
it.
front of audiences, like different
Wow.
venues and everything.
check it out on Netflix. I think it's
All
way
right.
better than the performance.
Yeah,
of
Oh,
I mean it was
the-
good because
I was
like
fucking
good.
crying.
That's where he was.
He was, yeah.
They grew up together.
Yeah.
in
Of
course.
Studio 8. But
Anyways.
it was the timing was kind of off, so I was kind of like, oh.
Yeah, the
No, I
pictures
know.
weren't exactly lining up with
fuck,
the lyrics.
It shouldn't bother
Yeah.
me, but it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that whole Netflix special is pretty great.
Damn.
Oh, you
I
liked
think
it?
from beginning to end, I thought it was really funny.
Oh,
You didn't like it?
I wasn't the biggest fan.
Well, it's
of it.
not stand up. It's literally him just doing like different music acts.
Yeah,
And some are like a minute long, so it's kind of cool.
It
Mer-
feels like very ADHD, like where it's like we jumped in this bit and this, and he's doing
Yeah.
a song and you do that.
Yeah.
But I got to sit down and watch.
Oh,
it
you're
again.
saying he did the Chris Farley song in his Netflix special?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got
But
it.
then-
okay,
but then
didn't
Netflix-
watch the whole thing.
But then Netflix released like just the song on YouTube,
Got
and that
it.
already has millions of
Interesting. Maris, fan of SNL or Adam Sandler?
SNL, yes. Adam Sandler, no.
views. Oh,
That's about right.
All right,
I
that's
think
enough.
he's a nice guy, but no.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
like the.
He was good. The
I-
reunion.
The reunion's
Yeah.
fucking great. The girl, what's her name? Who played
Melissa
Bobby?
Villaseñor is
Oh,
like,
she-
But it's in that tattoo.
and then Pete Davidson is Little Nicky.
I didn't like that.
Oh, I thought that was
impression.
Great. Oh, that was good.
didn't see it?
Yeah, I
I
see
haven't
it. It
seen
was
it.
fine.
No.
Maris, before we,
It
Maris,
was like the
I
Crazies.
got
You don't
nothing
remember
to say.
not liking the
Yeah.
sketch. I
That's
mean,
fine.
yeah,
Maris,
it is.
before we let you go, you want to ask us one more question?
Beardo, have you seen Endgame yet?
No, but we talked about spoilers right now.
Basically, it was the first hour of this podcast.
And I'm
She doesn't
guessing,
know that.
I know.
Okay.
That's why I'm
You're
just
like saying as an
no,
insult.
I'm not saying it to her. I'm just saying like
I'm trying to guess who died in the movie, and so far I have Iron Man and Black Widow.
Took you a while to get to the Black
Yeah.
Widow one.
Yeah,
though.
I forgot about that one. That was on the Red Letter Media thing, but I don't know who else died.
Maris, did you enjoy the film?
I did.
course you
I
did.
really liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I liked
Awesome.
it too.
Any
Do you think
screaming
you'll do a
bait?
commentary on it?
Yeah.
Oh, eventually,
Yeah,
for
we'll
sure.
do one.
Yeah, we still got to
Yeah.
do Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm sure we'll do Captain Marvel and then Endgame too. Yeah.
Even when watching a movie from the comfort of like a couch, Brian's like, oh, it's 3 hours.
3
man.
hours,
It's
fucking
3 hours.
Even
Oh,
at home?
gosh.
You could just break up into.
Maris,
hours.
we'll have you.
Now we're doing a commentary.
Yeah.
Can't
Maris,
take a break.
you know what? We'll have you call in and watch the commentary along with
Yeah,
us.
we'll
We'll sync it up
sync it up,
somehow.
yeah.
Brian doesn't need to be here for that. Okay.
All right,
Good.
All right,
That was
cool.
a good little chuckle.
Thank
there,
you. Thank you
man.
so much for calling again, Maris. You're the only one that called us today. You didn't let us down. Everyone else did. Just kidding.
What the hell?
Oh, really?
Yeah, no one else called us. I'm really sad right now.
Why are you getting sad?
I'm
I
almost-
called.
You
Yeah.
called,
You
Maris.
called.
That's
Thank you.
right.
Golden-
There we go.
Get a golden star. Thank you so much for calling in, Maris.
Nice talking to you, JT.
Hey, thanks for listening.
All right, bye, Maris.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'm
She's
gonna call.
awesome.
I'm gonna call Amber right now.
Well,
on
text
the-
her to make
on-
sure it's something not something serious.
No, it's usually her coming back
okay.
from work. It's fine.
Okay.
It's gonna be
She's
fine.
like, you want El Pueblo
I guess if it
calling
was
away?
serious, she would call again. So
Yeah.
let's
Oh,
see
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Your
Make sure
parents
you
have
have
to-
the thing on there.
It's on there.
Yeah, make sure it's connected.
Are you sure it's on there though? Are you really sure?
Hello.
Hi, Amber.
What's up?
You're on the Wanger Show right now. How's
What's
it
your
going?
address?
No, shut up, Brian. You called me. You called me, and I'm calling you back on the show. Just making sure everything's okay.
I don't want to be on the show.
Oh, okay, I'm
Amber,
sorry.
Shots fired.
Are you
I'm
calling?
just kidding. No, I forgot that you were doing it, and I was at the store. I wanted to see if you wanted anything.
Oh,
do
thank
you-
you.
do you
Are
want
you gonna
anything,
get that
though?
rotisserie chicken?
I did get one.
Yes. Oh, we can make beans too.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. I'll see you soon.
Okay, I'll
Love,
be on in a minute.
love you.
Oh, love you.
Yeah. She's saying that at guilt. All right. She
That
doesn't-
was
she
great.
hates
Dinner
me.
plans. What are your guys?
What are you doing for dinner?
I didn't get a chance to eat dinner before I came here. I just came
Oh.
straight here.
I got Chick-fil-A.
I
You
got,
guys cook
I got
a lot?
food at home.
You're living with April right now, right?
Yeah, I got food at home. Sometimes I'll cook a steak. Sometimes I'll cook some chicken.
Whoa, big
If
time.
I'm feeling real
What do you
lazy,
cook
I
the
have
steak
some
on?
TV dinner.
You just
some
put that on
pizzas.
the on your stove.
Yeah, on stove.
All right.
Yeah, I do the steak on the stove too.
I like grilling. Yeah.
I mean, I would like grill.
All of us can afford a grill.
I don't have a
Cody.
fucking grill anymore.
Oh,
Okay,
you put
it's
it in
it's at the
storage.
in-laws. So yeah,
So where do you do
Yeah.
it?
Hmm?
Where do you do
I'm
it?
saying when I go over there. Okay.
Oh, I see.
It's not mine anymore. Is what I'm
Grill at
saying.
the in-laws.
Don't you have a courtyard, JT, where you can grill stuff?
We have like a pool and all that, but there's not really a grill out there.
Oh, there's nothing.
Yeah,
There's a grill down there. We've been wanting to use it.
yeah, use that mofo.
It's still
free.
raining. It's cold outside. Can't be outside. when it's
Weather
fucking-
updates with Brian.
It's time for the weather updates.
Still
with Brian.
raining out there, guys. I don't know what to do about that. It's
Coming in at
May.
5 o'clock, it is
We're
rainy with Cody.
It's like everyone today.
Spring
it
showers.
randomly started thunderstorms and lightning and stuff, and
Oh, did?
everyone's just like, "Oh my god, what is that? What is that?"
Do your lights flash in the studio?
No.
Our power went out.
Like
at
our power?
work.
No.
Oh, I wish. I always wish for that. It
Oh,
stopped
that happened
working.
during movie talk one day, and that sucked. Yeah, we had to
Oh no,
we
not
had to
movie
just
talk.
record it and then fix that later. That's not good.
More
Yeah.
work for push
Yeah.
buttons.
Yep.
Yeah. What's next?
Oh, that's all.
I think that's about it, Josh.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! Josh.
Hall, that's a wanger.
That's
Wait,
a-
where
what
did you
the
get
hell is
that?
Cody Hall, that's a wanger.
Oh,
Cody
that's
Hall, that's a
Mark
What
wanger?
is that
Is that
from?
from a live show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Cody
one?
Hall, that's a wanger.
I think the Chicago one.
When did he say that?
I don't know. He's,
Cody Hall, that's a wanger.
Yeah. I was watching
I
it
don't
and he
fucking
said
know.
that, and then because I think the answer was Cody.
Oh, that's right. There was a Commander Cody question.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Star
Mhm.
Wars. Yeah, there you go. Well, hey,
Sweet.
Josh. Are
Cody
you going to
Hall, that's
Houston?
a wanger.
You're not going to Houston.
No,
You
I'm
didn't get
not
to
going to
go,
Houston.
go to any of these cool
I
things.
I
huh?
know. I need to start rising up in the ranks. So I get
Yeah, dude. You need to
flown
start.
out and put in a hotel. and-
Stop fucking up, dude. Start winning.
Listen, I was in their first ever live show. You know, history.
The Jew Bear.
Yeah,
And that
exactly.
one too.
It's very true.
Jew bear.
Well, Josh, it was
Wait. Did you realize that was the wrong answer, right? When you
No,
said
not
it?
right away. In my head, I was like, "Oh, here comes." I remember that scene where he comes out with a baseball bat, and I was like, "Oh, there comes the Jew bear." I didn't know it was the bear Jew. I still think I should got the point. It's just literally, it's the same thing.
No, it's
wrong.
not the same thing.
He's a
saying you're
Jewish guy who's called the bear Jew because he's huge and he knocks people's heads off.
Yeah, but
That's like saying
Here
your
comes
name's
the Jew
Tapia.
bear.
That's saying like
Tapia
you're
Josh.
Tapia Josh.
It's a nickname. It's not his real name. His name's not Jew.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I think, dude, it was like, here comes the fucking Jew bear. He's gonna kick your ass. That sounds even better than bear Jew.
And you also said first nemesis.
If you're a Nazi, what are you scared of more, a bear or a Jew? The Jew. So he's gonna say Jew bear. No,
Let's go back to the nemesis thing.
Yeah.
Talking about there.
Do that one instead.
bear Jew.
Well, Josh, thank you so much. Where can they where can they find you on the interwebs?
Mainly everything now is on YouTube. JTE Movie Thinks. Follow
Still
that
thinking.
YouTube channel.
What happened
coming
to your
back-
podcast,
It's
man?
coming back. I shot my
Jesus
Phase
Christ.
3
Whoa!
podcast with video, which will now only live
Ooh.
on YouTube. It's no longer going to iTunes or
No
anything
iTunes,
else.
just video.
Video.
Love it.
My first episode was Mark Ellis. We shot it a couple days ago.
Oh.
It'll be out this week.
Gonna have all
Nice.
three of us on there?
One at a time. So I only have
Oh.
a 2 mic setup.
That's fair enough. You're gonna do like the horror flicks days where me and Cody just had one microphone
Yeah.
sharing with 3 people.
Exactly. I mean, it's easy. We sit at my couch. We have a mic. We talk into it. That's how you do a podcast.
TV in the room too.
TV's you
Your
can't see it.
$2,000
but it's
TV.
behind there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, be sure
You
to
don't have
follow.
the projector anymore.
I saw the projector. TV's
How
for
much was
sports
that?
and TV. The projector was like $900.
Oh wow.
Less than a
Christ.
G? I can't do less than a G.
Why not?
The quality's not as good.
Wait, whoa.
I'm
You
joking.
know nothing about
Josh.
projectors.
I'm joking.
Well, you can find Josh at everywhere around JT Movie Thinks on
Yeah,
the
Twitter.
Instagram, on the
I
socials.
don't. I never use Instagram. Just hit
Okay,
me on
well, don't
Twitter.
fuck him on Instagram. But
You know how many
YouTube is
followers you have
important.
on Twitter?
23,000 something.
He knows
Oh,
exactly.
He's exactly
Look at
23,000.
I don't know what the hundreds. It's a few hundred after that.
All right, well, follow him there.
How many do you have, Ryan?
Me, like 3,000.
Hey, Amber's here.
Amber just came back.
Oh, 3,000. Oh,
Wow.
child.
Well, you can find him there. He's also got a Patreon, which is also JT Movie Things.
Yeah.
Check it out. See the tiers that fit for you, and
Yeah.
then pledge.
Anyone fits you.
That's right.
Anyone
They're made for
fits
one size fits all.
One size
right.
fits all.
If you hit
That's
whatever
another way
one
of
you
saying
hit.
that.
Large
Anyone
penis.
fits you. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Josh. We're gonna
Thank
close
you.
it out with some with a little bit of Patreon at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all so much for watching this episode of the Wanger Show. Be sure to like, subscribe this YouTube channel, Amateur Films, Rotisserie Chicken.
Oh,
Bring
we
it in
got
here.
the
Bring it in here.
I will eat that whole thing right now.
I think you
Alright.
would. No, don't. She'll come after you if you ate the whole
By the way,
thing.
check out our new sketch. Yoga just went out to the public. Check
Woo!
it out. It's
Yoga.
funny.
What does Party Harasamara Himsa have to say about that?
Pratihara Himsa says you need to. Well, I don't know. I got nothing. You need
Well,
to
that
watch
thing
it.
really stunk up the
I
room.
can't
Like
just-
I
Yeah, you
smell
can
it.
smell
in
it.
your
Oh,
house.
wow.
Smells good.
You hear
Yeah.
you smell it like
Yeah.
a residual, just like.
Rotisserie.
Chicken.
But yes,
no.
everyone who hasn't seen it yet, Yoga, check it out. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun making it. Probably laughed the hardest, I think, out of any sketch that we've ever done.
Oh, wow.
It's fucking ridiculous. And right now on our Patreon for $3 and up, there is a behind the scenes part 1. Part 2 will be out in just a couple of days for everyone to check out there. So we do a lot of great stuff on Patreon. We're doing new commentaries. This man's going to be on a commentary in just a
Yes.
few weeks.
That was so much fun.
Yes.
I
And
wanna
it's going to
do
be a lot
more.
more fun when you do it with us.
Yes.
And I don't want to
just
say it. I don't want to jinx it, but we're
What?
we're doing 2 commentaries this month. We're doing
Oh, you're just gonna jinx it.
we're doing 1998's Godzilla
Okay.
with
Great.
a special friend. I don't want to say yet because then I feel
Oh, I'm
like
not
I
saying
really
anything
will.
till it's
Yes,
recorded.
until
Yeah,
it's
it's me.
recorded.
Not till it's
and
not
then
you.
we're gonna do the 2014 version of Godzilla.
That's me.
with Josh.
There he
That's
is.
you.
There he is.
So
I
those
mean,
will be out this
A
month.
lot more to make fun of in that 1999.
Yeah.
Very true.
But there's some hidden gems in that
Oh, yeah.
2014 one.
For sure. So all that stuff, be sure to check it out. Patreon.com/Wangers. The top of the link of this description if you want to check that out. Subscribe to the channel. We're on iTunes, The Wanger Show. Subscribe, rate, review, do all those things. It really does help the show grow. Also, check out our t-shirt store, tpublic.com/The Wanger Show. It's something. There, you can find it at the top of the link description as well. Buy some t-shirts, buy some merch, buy some mugs, do whatever you want to do it. Brian, take us out. I got to pee so fucking
You
bad.
should go and see if you can get there by the end of the song. All right, guys,
JT
he's
has a
running.
wish list.
What?
You have an Amazon wish list.
Oh God, I forgot I still had that.
Do you know what's
Yeah.
on it?
Dark Knight
The Dark Knight Rises.
and not much else. Maybe a couple movies.
You just
Dark
wanted to be
Knight.
like, God, I gotta get that
I don't
Blu-ray.
even-
I'm
I don't
putting it
even
on the wish
remember.
list.
You have the Dark Knight trilogy, so Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises, Ultra HD.
Hell yeah, 4K.
Oh, do you already have them on Blu-ray? But you
Yeah,
want them
bitch.
fuck off. God
Fuck
damn it.
on.
This is and then you have the Naked Gun trilogy.
Classic. Anything with OJ, I own it.
Okay.
All right, it's
What
nice. Samurai Jack.
Oh, I love
good
that. I want that
pull.
collection.
That's a good show.
I love that show.
Yeah.
Anybody listening can buy these for me.
And this is the strangest one.
Go.
Thoroughbreds.
Oh, that was actually my girlfriend asked me to put that on there. And she actually got it. She got it, so I got to take that off.